Good afternoon, everyone. Some cutie Doeling gorgeousness. Problem. It seems to be the girls are feeding on one side only. Mary has got one udder that is very, very big. The other side is not so big, and she is usually quite even. I've actually never seen her with such full udders, actually. And the girls are definitely feeding on one side. And there's definitely no problem with milk coming out. I've checked to make sure that she's actually letting the milk out on the other side, and it's coming out fine. And I'm leaning towards, I've asked people on Facebook and Instagram to give me some ideas on names for the two girls, and I had some fantastic names. But my father-in-law suggested Faith and Hope. And I think, given all the stuff that's happening at the moment, everyone needs a bit more faith and hope. So now I'm just going to decide which one I'm going to call which. And which one's going to be Faith and which one's going to be Hope. And one of the girls is definitely larger than the other one. And one girl's got floppy ears and the other one's got pointing ears. Which makes life interesting. It means I can tell them apart. And one of them's got wattles and the other doesn't. Oh, isn't that interesting? And one's fluffier than the other one too. And I think that Davy is the papa for these little girls. So I think he's daddy. I was hoping it was going to be Chase, but how cute are these two girls? She keeps trying on that udder, but then, oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Oh. Definitely need more feeding on that side. I think I might need to clean up that little girl's bottom a little bit too. Oh, Mary's a good mum. They definitely seem to be leaning towards that other side. But the girls seem to be doing well. Ideally, short of actually weighing them, which I probably should do. I'm not going to know for sure, but they're definitely a lot more active today. can definitely tell which side the girls are favouring on having a feed. And poor Mary is starting to look a little bit uncomfortable on that side. And it would appear that they're trying to walk away from me. Oh, look at that, isn't she a good girl? She's cleaning up the bottom well. At least she's trying to. I think it may have dried out a little bit. I might have to clean that up, I think. I think I'm going to call the one with the floppy ears Faith, and the one with the pointy ears Hope. Faith is the thing hoped for. Meanwhile, Jonathan's over there picking up hay and tossing it over the fence and getting himself covered. Jonathan? No, buddy, it's not working. That's enough. I'm going to have to keep an eye on her. The udder wasn't feeling hard or hot at all, so that's definitely a good thing. Babies are going to drink mummy's milk. No, they're too little for hay. I'm going to have to clean up what Jonathan's doing over there. But that's okay. No, babies just drink milk. So it'll be quite a while before the girls start eating real food. How are they gonna... Oh, there we go. They're coming after the udder. It's definitely letting out the milk, so it might just be a little bit big for them. Oh, I've got a bit of a runny nose. It's been very dusty the last few days, and today it's quite smoky. And still a bit windy. So Mary's telling everybody else where to go. Oh, she's having a sniff. Hope is having a sniff of the hay, but she's too little to eat the hay. Needs to get into mummy's milk. And mummy has definitely got a lot of it there.
I'm not eating mummy's milk now.
We're going for a walk around the enclosure again. Yes. Hope has got a little bit of poo on her bottom. Inside voice, Jonathan.
Yeah, I want mommy's.
Mm-hmm.
I want dad. Is over there.
Yes, Daddy is over there.
And I know I pet daddy too.
Yeah, you need to be using an animal voice though, don't you? You use a quiet voice.
Did babies eat flowers?
No, babies won't eat the flowers. They just want mummy's milk.
I think they want
And the babies fit quite nicely under the IBC, so they get some really good shelter under there. Jonathan, you're scaring Mary. I think that may have been me not picking up the black buckets that I put the feed out with. I think they may have just fallen onto the ground. I would really like to see the girls get some more milk out of that one side that's very full. Inside voice.
They're coming over today.
I know, you boys like Davy, don't you?
We won't pet him because I like checking mail.
You do like checking the mail, don't you?
Yep. And Matthew.
Yes, Matthew likes checking the mail.
Oh boy.
Yes, I do think Mary is very uneasy with Jonathan being around. He's a little bit noisy and a little bit flighty.
No, not now.
Poor little Hope fell over.
We're going to grow grass. Mom,
Eventually, hopefully.
I like that. I like. You don't want it? Can I lay on something? On here?
Well, I think I might leave the girls in peace for now. Mary's certainly not tucking down into food like she normally does. And it's probably that she's not happy about my being in here with the babies. And she went and knocked half the food out of my hand when I was trying to put it in the bucket before. That's what made the noise before. I bring their food over to them. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Yes. Oh, she got a little bit of milk. She would have gotten some come drinking that long. Anyway, that was little Hope. And that crunching is Missy eating a bit of celery. I would really like to have Mary and her babies in a separate little pen on their own, but I haven't got another goat net that I can set up. I've got a poultry net, and that'd probably do. Mary is watching Jonathan like a little hawk, and Laura is trying to eat out of a bucket that's in my hand. There's nothing in there, Laura. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Anyway, you have a great day. Bless you.